Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is saying about the chanting. What happens during the japa? No wrong answer. Whatever you can remember, you can say it. The devotees from yesterday. What is japa?
We read, remembering what Bhakti Thakur said about the holy name entering the ear hole.
वो है वो भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर का. Especially somebody was sitting here यहाँ पे. Yeah, I think Josna Mataji. She was, no, somebody was saying.
I think Lalita Priya.
Somebody here. That was one sentence. Actually, 2 words. अगर आप recall कर सकते तो.
All the aparadhas will go away. And
Perceive the form, transcendental mellows. Perceiving the transcendental mellows. Then we heard for the Bhagavatas, it not only happens during japa. And then we heard Bhakti means exchange of transcendental mellows. Bhakti means that. Transcendental mellows. Bhakti means exchange of transcendental mellows of a bhakta with Bhagavan through Bhagavata. If that is not understood well, if we do not know that is bhakti, what happens is, what my mind says about me and others, we end up thinking that is bhakti. One side Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. The other side mind start talking. Mind starts talking about how, how if for somebody when they're chanting, how good they are or how bad they are, how good others are, how bad others are, how this that is, how that this is. Is up when Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare. But that's not bhakti. When the mind is saying that, if we are with the mind saying this and that about us and others and about everything in this world, if we are being with the mind, but not with the mantra, bhakti, what's happening is not bhakti then. Because Harinam is Ananda Amrita Dhamma. Are we tasting that? No. What's happening during the japa? Why is there no taste? Because we are just tasting this and that of this world. So we have to understand bhakti is perceiving transcendental mellow with the Bhagavan through a Bhagavata. Because we do not know what mellow means. A Bhagavata teaches us. This is bhakti. Bhakti is not about anything this mind or intelligence has to say under the influence of ego. By default, whatever comes in our thought is, I and my hi hoga, because it's under the influence of ahamkara. So if bhakti is not tasting good, then that is not bhakti. Bhakti is supposed to taste amrita. Bhakti is supposed to perceive susukam. If bhakti is not susukam for me, what I am practicing is not bhakti. I did not understand it right, or I am not right. Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam Pavitram Idamuttamam Pratyakshaavagamam Dharmyam Susukam Kartum Avyayam. That's bhakti. All that happens when there is a mellow with Bhagavan, not with the mind, not with this crippled intelligence, not this aging ahamkara. If there is an exchange happening with this mind or intelligence or ahamkara, in short, we just say mind because mind is very predominating. It's a mix there, mind, intelligence, ahamkara. If there is always an exchange with the mind and mind and mind, I'm doing bhakti because I'm doing something with the body outside and I call it as service. and I just chant japa, I just chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and I just call it as japa. But I'm doing something else inside. I'm with the mind. If I'm with the mind inside, which is not with Bhagavan, how can this be bhakti? This is why it is not tasting good. So, the definition is, if how do I know I'm practicing bhakti? Bhakti is susukam kartum avyayam. If I'm not perceiving it like that, what I'm practicing is not bhakti. But I should understand that. Oh, I've already practiced bhakti, but I don't see anything. No. You haven't practiced bhakti. No. You did not understand what bhakti means. Bhakti is Bhagavad Shakti. Bhagavad Shakti is Susukam. Aisa? So why that definition is? That exchange of transcendental mellow starts with a Bhagavata who is giving us Bhagavan. Then everything, if it is all about Bhagavata and Bhagavan, then what about the things and people I'm seeing around? They belong to Bhagavata and Bhagavan. Why am I trying to possess and put my label over that? What is that ahamkara? What is the proprietorship? That's where everything is going wrong. So everything around belongs, even Bhagavan belongs to Bhagavata. So what is it that is not Bhagavan here? What is it that is not Bhagavan's here? But Bhagavan is given to us, very mercifully given to us. Bhagavan is made understood through a Bhagavata. So the first transcendental mellow will be with the Bhagavata. Say for a child doesn't know who Bhagavan means. Child knows very well who mother means. Child बोलता है कि मुझे मालूम नहीं. I don't know if God is there or not. Mama, you are there for me. Oh, hai. That's the first mellow. These are all very natural. Bhakti swabhaviki. Like the child, nobody child. ऐसा मम्मा से ऐसा होना है. ऐसा भागवता से होता है. Because Bhagavata, Sadhguru is like a mother. So first mellow, first transcendental mellow is with the Bhagavata. Then the Bhagavata introduces the Bhagavan. Then Mama says, हाँ बेटा, yes, Anna, yes. आपने या नहा लिया या खा लिया? Okay, let's go to the puja room. ये देख ले बेटा, ये है ना, ये भगवान है. This is ठाकुर जी. हम लोग ऐसे प्रणाम करना है. And this all belongs to Thakur ji. This is the mercy. As a mother will teach who is Bhagavan. As a Bhagavata Sadhu Guru will teach who is Bhagavan. Will teach the tattva. Will teach the reality. Bhagavata will teach this is Bhagavan. When Bhagavan is coming in the form of Shabda, then that Bhagavan is Shabda Brahman. Shabda Brahman is in the form of Katha, Krishna Katha, in the form of Nama. Yeah? And the mellow that is there, the mellow that comes from within us, हाँ बेटा, आपको और मुझे, whatever transcendental mellow that comes within us towards Bhagavan, वो है भक्ति. ऐसा सिखाते हैं. Like that, unless the mother is teaching the child what the whole thing is about, who Bhagavan is about, child wouldn't know. ऐसे है. That is Sadhu Guru. Like mother, nature of a mother, motherhood. That is like a tattva. What mother feels, that is like a tattva. Like that Guru is also a tattva. Guru tattva is there. Many gurus are there. Motherhood is there. Many mothers are there. So motherhood is experienced by the child through the mother. As a Guru Tattva is experienced by our Guru Devas, by each disciple. As a. So Guru Tattva, Sadhu Guru. So this child feels inseparable from mother. Especially when you take small child, they don't have separate identity. Less than 1 year. They just don't have separate identity. They don't think they're different from their mother. अगर mother को कुछ होता तो चोट लग जाता. If mother gets hurt, the child starts crying because child thinks that she got hurt or he got hurt. At inseparable होता है. That's the relationship between a Sishya who has between a Sishya and a Sadhu Guru. That's the first transcendental relationship. This transcendental relationship is extended to Bhagavan. So Bhakti is about the exchange of transcendental mellows. Starts with Bhakta, the Bhagavata, Sadhu Guru. And then the Bhagavata will teach us more ki transcendental mellow for Bhagavan कैसे होता है हमको पता नहीं. We don't. He is Adokshaja. But the Bhagavata knows because Govinda is sitting in his heart. And Govinda is unable to get out of his heart. He doesn't want to. Because the Bhagavata held Govinda in the heart. Bhakteyame bande, preme bande ache. With the ropes of love, the Govinda is tied up in the heart of a Bhagavata. He has the transcendental mellows. He is perceiving the transcendental mellows, exchanging the transcendental mellows with Bhagavan. I do not know that. I cannot fake it. It is not from my mind. The child doesn't know yet about Bhagavan. Child's mellows are very natural for mother. But child is just getting to know who is Bhagavan. So Bhagavan se itna nahi hoga, natural. But when the mother starts teaching, when the child starts learning, with the mercy of the mother, ऐसा mother को देख के child and mother's heart will flow towards the child. तब child को पता चलता है, oh तो ये है transcendental mellow with Bhagavan that mama is experiencing. Aisa. So for transcendental mellows with Bhagavan will come from Bhagavata, but what's natural for a jiva is what it has to a Bhagavata who has given Bhagavan. So that is Gurudev Kripa Bindudiya. What is that called? Yeah, Anubhuti. Mellow means Anubhuti. Is an experience. Say your Gurudev, huh? Param Puja. When you think of Gurudev, what do you experience? There's a mix of many things. That's the mellow. Okay. And here, that's a mellow that we experience at this stage. Yes, sadhaka stage mein. Whatever mellow that we have, whenever Gurudevs come to our thought, whatever we experience inside, wo hai Anubhuti. English word is mellow mein kya bolna hai? Anubhuti. Anubhuti is experience. So jo kuch bhi humko aate hai na, that is our experience as of now. But Srila Bhaktivinoda is giving us the words and the tattva also. So in other words, this is what you may be experiencing now. But down the road, when this Anubhuti, when this mellow gets more pure and ripened, ऐसा लगता है तुझको, बोल रहा है ठाकुर जी, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So when we hear this from Acharya, just with the meditation in a bhajan, ऐसा स्मरण हो जाता है. So when we hear this from these realized souls, which is coming from the heart, ऐसे होना कि श्रवणम, as if tons of blessings are coming in our way. We should not get stuck in मैं यहाँ हो ऐसे, कैसे, next. We shouldn't get entangled in that mental network. But but receive as it is coming. As when we receive it without putting any shutters, any blocks like that, the mercy will get into us and that will become our present and future. We should let that happen. We don't block it with our conditional thought ki I am stuck here, I don't know where I will. एक side bhajan ho raha hai and दूसरे side tape recorder. I don't know what is happening. I am like the yeah. Oh नहीं, सिर्फ bhajan. ऐसा. So these bhajans are special because they are coming from the heart of the acharyas. ऐसा. So Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya is this is the time. Whatever our prayer is, our connection, anything is, with that sadhu that has mercifully agreed us to give Bhagavan and is giving Bhagavan, this is the time with that Sandhini Shakti. Is this Sandhini Shakti that opens the doors of mellows. So that's where Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya is. Okay? Shall we do it together? Any other questions before we go? Question, huh? Arvind Prabhu is asking. You said, when the child sees that mother gets hurt, then the child feels the hurt. So what can the child do for the mother's hurt to go away? That's a question. Mother is in the safe hands of Bhagavan. It is only the fortune of the child that the child is feeling like that. When the mother knows that the child is feeling like that, that's all. That's all child can do. That's all mother needs from child. But mother is in good hands of Bhagavan. So if the child is made known, oh, I am, ठीक है बेटा, yes, Bhagavan is there, then mother, fine. That's what the reality is at that time. That's all. That's what the reality is at that time. But whatever mother says is Bhagavan's word for the child. Hai na? You just said that for the child, only Bhagavan is, mother is Bhagavan. So mother is bol raha hai, I am fine. I have Bhagavan, so you be okay. Then that's the words. Aisa. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much. You know, that question is a very beautiful one. Because this is how Sripada Ramanujacharya he wanted to get the Diksha mantra from, he has Ramanujacharya, Bhagavad-pada Ramanujacharya, he has many Siksha Gurus. Each of the Acharyas, they have their mellows and they have their mantras, they have Siksha Gurus. Like that, Ramanujacharya, he has one of the Siksha Gurus. You know? He wanted to get the mantra from this Siksha Guru. Yeah? And I'm just recalling, devotees, when I'm saying something, it's not that everything is accurate, I'm just trying to convey the message. Yeah? Then Ramanujacharya, he tries to get in touch with this Siksha Guru or Diksha le raha hai na? So Diksha, yeah? To get that mantra. I'm just saying mantra Guru, okay? To get that mantra from that Guru. About 16 times, 17 times he tried like that, multiple times. And in those days trying means there's no internet communication. You walk, you send the messengers, aisa hoga. So there was quite an amount of effort and attempt that was put in to receive that mantra, particular mantra from that Guru. So finally, 16th time or 17th time, then the thing is, that mantra Guru is coming to give that mantra to Sripada Ramanujacharya. It's hot summer hai, okay? And then the Guru was walking in that sand beach hai na? So he was walking there, and that's where Ramanujacharya with his disciples, he was going there to receive Guru, and that was the setting. Yeah, wahan pe hot summer hai, and that's the sand there. As soon as Ramanujacharya saw his guru there, he offered prostrated obeisances on the sand as a prostrated obeisances on the sand, summer hot. Generally, when the obeisances are offered like that, the Sishya would not get up unless there is a blessing. Then this guru hai na, the mantra guru, he wouldn't do anything. And Ramanujacharya is lying down flat there. And then everybody there, they start smelling burnt skin smell. Burnt skin, burning flesh smell. So kya ho raha hai? Ramanujacharya ko, he's getting burnt. The whole body is being burnt because it's a hot sand and a fry aisa hota. So when devotees, when the disciples also, they started smelling this, one of the disciple, he just got up. He came. Everybody, all the disciples were standing behind Ramanujacharya, and this disciple, he came to Ramanujacharya and he was asking this guru standing there, what are you doing? Your guru, your Sishya is here, the skin is being burned. Please ask him to get up. ऐसा बोलते हैं, वो परम गुरु है. But disciple is like, my guru there, he is getting burnt. Please tell him to get up. ऐसा. Etiquette कुछ भी नहीं. ये गुरु है, but वो परम गुरु है. And he is what he is. Then Param Guru, he says, he's very happy about this. Ramanuja, you please get up now. Then Ramanuja gets up and then says, this disciple of yours, he is going to be your personal servant. He is the one that will make sure that your prasadam is not poisoned, that your body is safe. So you can trust in this disciple. Because Param Guru, he knew what was coming to Ramanujacharya in the future. So he needed some kind of, that kind of faithful servant for Ramanujacharya. So he had to do what he had to do. See, these souls, we are so small, our thinking is so small. Tasmat, don't even find fault, even in the thought. That will become our biggest curse in bhakti. Not on any devotee. What to speak of the Bhagavatas? Biggest curse is the thought that we get about any devotee. Any negative thought that we get about any devotee is the biggest curse in our life. Nothing outside. It's just in here. So, that's one thing we have to be careful. Huh? That becomes our own curse. Any negative thought about any devotee, about anyone we can say, but especially devotee. A devotee has turned towards Krishna. What do you think of that devotee? The soul has turned to Krishna. What do you think about that soul? Huh? Aisa. So that's what. So that disciple, the Param Guru was very happy. So what did the child do about the mother? Child does whatever the child wants to do. He screams, does whatever child does is right. And in this case, yeah. So and that is understood as so whatever child does is does, and whatever my mother do, it will. For mother, only good will happen, because mother is a surrendered soul. Child may not understand all this, but child out of their own natural mellow, they do it. And it's just beautiful. That's all. So when Prabhu was asking that question, that pastime came to my mind. Right. Rupa Goswami. Yes. Right. Henna? Yes, that's Jiva Goswami. Yeah. ऐसा. So bhakti swabhavik ही है. Is anybody artificially doing anything here? नहीं. Anything struggle होता है तो इसमें it is because our mind, we are just not straight in thinking. It's a struggle होता माने we are unnecessarily meddling with this mind and intelligence. Bhakti is swabhaviki. Bhakti is for Bhagavan. Bhakti is not with the mind or with the intelligence about anybody or anything. That's not Bhakti. That's where we get stuck and we try to push Bhakti in that zone. Nahi hoga in that zone. Bhakti is about Bhagavan. So transcendental mellow exchange. ठीक है? गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु जी.